Oh sh! There's a bat. Yeah.
Hey guys, in today's adventure, I'm up in northern Idaho. It took me 6 hours on a road trip to get up there, but I was able to see this old tungsten mine. I got word of this tungsten mine from a good friend of mine who told me about it and wanted to go explore it more. He went up there first once, only about 50 feet, when he didn't have the right equipment to get back further in. But we were able to get back in further today, and boy, was it a trip. We spent about 2 hours in that mine, and we need to go back and find out what else is in there. Unfortunately, I forgot my mine gas monitor, and I need to buy a new oxygen one too. So we didn't have all of what we needed, but we were able to get through it. This mine itself goes on for miles, and though we weren't able to explore all of it, we were able to explore a lot of it. We find a lot of danger in it, and a lot of other cool things which you will find later in the video.
Yep.
Much like my young romance.
It's so weird to see like the layers here. It's getting moist. I think, yeah, I think they're just keeping stuff back. Not legally. Yeah, I'm 20. So
There's just no inclination of being over here that makes me go, oh gee, I could just hold one. You know what'd be fun? Getting paint in mind.
yeah.
What could go wrong? Other than quite literally a ton of rock falling on my head.
And other stuff. What are we looking at? Anything providential?
Oh, it carries on, my friend.
Oh, dude, man.
That's what I heard.
Oh,
Something bounced off my water bottle, made a bolt weird.
I hate it when you hear weird sounds in mine. That means it's safe to go, you know?
It could.
Anything good? Coming over.
So what we're doing right now, we're going one at a time because we're going all these over these big rock piles. And what we like to do is keep a distance between each other. That way we can know if the other person in front of us starts feeling something bad, then we're not feeling it at first. So if it's bad air, the guy ahead of us getting lightheaded, so we don't get it first and they get it first, and that way we can get them out, or we can get out and get rescues. But right now, since we're going over rocks, we take it one at a time, because if one of us slips, the whole thing comes down on top of them and on both of us, so we can get rescue. So basically, take it slow and take it one at a time.
I think that curves back over.
Yeah, it does. I'm not gonna try and go fast here, but. Oh, it's dwarf.
I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna try and go there, but.
Knock. Whoa, hey. What's that? Oh, it's dew droplets.
Yeah.
On a what? Weird.
That's like riveted together.
Hey, Bar. Yeah, that place, that's what collapsed over there. I like how reflective your headband is.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Makes me easy to find.
very. Under the slope?
Yep.
Slope? Slide? Whatever. That goes up, yeah. Soft. I hate the tricks the shadow plays on you.
Oh, well, no, this is a false floor.
It's fault something. Yeah.
Here, take a look at it.
You hear something dripping. Yeah, it's dripping right there.
Strip of water. Here, you stay back. You're gonna be really stupid.
Hey, the sign says "Welcome home, Eon." Who's Eon?
Probably small miner.
Yeah, look at a bunch of wires back there.
Some black stuff.
Yeah.
I got a good picture of it at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stay back, watch you hurt yourself.
I'll get a video of it.
Doesn't look like it goes down too deep at least.
Oh, well, we can see, yeah. Felt good?
Feeling stable, but
Be stable. Woo! That's a bit terrifying. Ooh, love it. Yeah, watch out. We might be all on false floor right now or something.
it appears as though the wire does not go any farther than here.
Unless it zaps you.
I'm gonna assume it's a dead wire, but we're not gonna find out.
And it's alive, you know. I don't know why.
Yeah, that would really be a great mystery to false floor in here. Let's get wet.
That means it's real good.
Let's make sure we have rat scab. Quite rotted. Looks like rat scab.
Yeah.
And no dead animals? Okay. Let's be quite careful with there.
Nah, just some rat goes to crap before it dies.
Remember I said I was gonna want my muck boots
Yeah?
and I regret not bringing them?
Oh, look at that stuff, though. That's gorgeous.
I'm like, what is this?
Probably a sock.
Some sort of a like a handkerchief. See that? It's got a pattern on it.
It's like a bandana. Yeah, it's not clasping people in there.
The physics of that are quite simple, my friend. If it's collapsed,
We're
we can't go in. If it's not collapsed, we're in.
oh, we just can't get out, you know. Look at that. That's like X.
Marks the spot.
There's some gold.
I'll tell you what, I love exploring this stuff, but what a shitty work day.
Oh yeah. I like these old tire things. Splits. Glow stick. Right hand.
Right hand rule.
Another state rule that he just mentioned was the right hand rule, which is you keep going to where your right hand is. So if your right hand is pointing on the wall, then that's the direction you keep going. That way you can always find your way back out by just following that trail back. So you always go one direction, and then if that trail ends, you just curve back around and keep going out. That's just one of the many safety rules we have when going into mines, and it's one we try to follow pretty thoroughly.
Look, it's an old barrel. Oh, yeah, I like that.
Ooh, the jungle. Well, let's not touch that.
Okay, you got scat there. We're good for now. I don't understand how the rats can get back here and still see. You know?
I don't think they do.
They got like the sixth sense or whatever.
You gotta remember, a lot of animals navigate off of other senses more so than vision.
Yeah, that's real sketchy right here. Ooh, we might have a drop off.
Yeah?
Oh, it's getting small. I mean, this one, it's... Yeah.
Yeah, it's drop off.
No, it's filled in.
Yeah, but don't risk your life if we're about to fall into it.
It gets pretty tight back here too. I think I see the end.
I'm gonna drop pack. Or do you want to follow me in here?
I can drop back and get it.
Alright, sorry if I'm overwhelming you with all these safety rules we're doing, but we just mentioned a couple of them. In the sections you can see we're in these really tight timber spaces where the whole ceiling just being held up by all these timbers that are maybe a century old at most now. But one was, you can see the rats, we're talking about the rat scats and everything. If you see rat scat, that's a good sign. It means animals are back there and there's enough air to sustain them, I guess. If you don't see rat scat and you see undisturbed animal bodies, that means there's bad air and you gotta get out of there. The other one is, it's called the drop pack. Right now we're dropping our packs to make ourselves lighter, that way we can get into tighter spaces and we don't weigh as much that way. It's less chance of collapse in the mine, I guess. It's a crappy situation overall, but that's why we do it, you know?
You can see all the water droplets hit too. Look at that, just faint right there. Knick-knack, patty road. How'd the wood even get in there?
You know, I really have no idea what those wedges do, but they don't make me feel good because they would feel like you do a lot.
Yes. Oh, here's that room you're talking about.
Big old room?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big.
I'd like to find that.
You sure? How far back was that little spring?
I don't know. Farther up.
Did we have to walk through a lot of water to get back? To get here from it?
Tiny bit, not a ton.
Okay. I think I might get lead poison or something.
Yeah, I would actually. I'm not a health professional, but I would recommend against that.
Yes. It's just gorgeous over here. It's like the colors are so soft.
Now,
Glad I wore my water boots.
wish I had.
Why is that black? It's a 2017 year model, you know.
Doesn't look like the 1990s. It's very smooth.
That is disgusting. Ooh.
White.
It's like tar or something.
Yeah, that gas is probably not healthy for me, but oh well. See the bubbles coming up from there?
Oh, wow.
That's money, that's methane.
Well, this one, there's a mark over on this patch that's saying low. This timber says low. Yeah, it's probably methane. Well, at least someone was drinking here again.
Here, could I get you to just sit or hold still just for 1 second? I just want to get the sound of this.
It's gorgeous.
Right hand rule does not apply here. You know, I'm gonna look for rat scat. If I don't see you, dude, I think I'm about to say we've gone far enough.
Yeah. Alright.
Do we wish to go down to the end of this for next round and just see if there's anything there?
Sure.
Okay. You can honestly tell me, I know I just keep going forward and forward. So you can honestly tell me, hey asshole, pump the brakes.
Hey, you gonna die, eh?
Well, the fact is I still feel a pretty good headwind.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of like, fine.
Still blowing. It's like weird.
So I went and eventually it connects to something else where,
What if it's like one of the other chutes on top and it's blowing down?
no, I've experienced that before. So we could hit a point there where the air scale.
Yeah,
Dude, this goes on for forever.
it does.
I just want to see if it'll open up to like a giant room, you know?
I doubt they ever do. Well,
I've seen them. I mean, this is still obviously.
it's when they find like a big old vein.
Yeah. Okay, your call. What are we doing?
No, we can keep going forward. I'm good with that.
What time? Okay. It's 10 to 2. Let's start at the beginning.
Ooh,
Continue.
those are pretty.
Very pretty. Hope we're not on a false floor.
I want to be very pretty. Very. It is.
I wonder how this would look under a carbide lamp.
Yeah. Is that air getting a bit warmer?
Maybe a little.
Look at this. Look at this vein. Right here. Is that tungsten?
Maybe.
Like this spot in particular, it looks kind of like tungsten.
Hard to say, but yeah. Very silvery.
Does that work with tungsten?
Well, because it's so hard that it basically just cracks off, right? Like you don't get chips.
Yeah.
Alright, side note, I'm realizing now that you see a lot of these white hot spots from my lamp. It's basically in the video where my lamp shines so bright you can only see like the white spot. That's because I didn't have my actual light on my GoPro. I forgot it on my handheld GoPro mount instead of my shoulder held GoPro mount. So instead of my regular dive light that has like a big old bar of LEDs that brights up everything, I only had my little zebra on it, which is usually my backup light, but it only produces like a soft floodlight. So it's not produces as much light, and my headlamp is producing a ton of light. That's why I'm getting all these weird hot spots, and that's why throughout the whole video it seems a bit off, and maybe the camera angles is off or whatever. It's just because my I didn't have my correct lights on it.
Oh, if there's any point you want me to like take pictures of you or anything, just let me know.
I'm just like scouting out good locations to take pictures at. Yeah, it's like, cause this brittle stuff, it's not technically brittle. It's like that's how tungsten is.
Yeah.
It's really hard to a point. It's like almost ceramic.
Well, the other question though is that do they pull it out of here as tungsten, or do they have to chemically refine it? You know.
I imagine both. So weird. Is that a waterfall? What in the world? There's something down out there.
There is. Look over here.
It's like a whole pond. All this chain has like dewdrops on it. Starting to get the milk.
Bolts full of sand. Is that a Safeway logo? What's a Safeway logo?
Wait a second. That air feels a bit warmer.
Does it?
Yeah, to me anyways. I'd be real careful up here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's so muddy. Oh, flip.
Dude, that goes down. Alright, drop your back, wish me luck, I might die.
Fair enough.
I'll do it for the gram.
There's like a platform over there too.
That's not safe. not, under any circumstances, trust that board.
Which one?
This one right here.
Okay.
Actually, if we're being honest, any of them, but yeah.
Yeah, sure.
If you wish to investigate.
Hey, there's like a platform up there.
Yeah, we're gonna go look at it.
I want to check it.
Alright.
Get it for the tube.
All you, mate.
I can see what you mean about that board.
Yeah, no, the thing is, that book is not going to tell how far you're going to fall. From that end, this place is rubber too.
That's so cool.
One cool thing,
What?
I have Lightroom on my phone.
Oh, sick.
You know what Lightroom is, right?
Yeah, the Photoshop.
Yep. But I have it so that I take pictures. Like I can take raw pictures with my cell phone.
Huh. That's pretty nifty.
Okay. Super cool. But also, I don't feel a breeze anymore, and I think that means that I'm far enough.
Yeah, I'm like, that air is getting pretty warm too.
Alright, so I'm going to go stand on that platform if you want to catch a photo of me.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go swimming in order to get over. Wow, holy shit, look at me.
There you go. How the fuck did we get over? So cool. These cubby holes and such.
I know. Grace or retard.
That's why I love helmets. That's unstable. That's yeah, not
Alright, so finally, after risking our lives at least half a dozen times, we were able to start making our way back. Before this, we had seen the waterfall and everything, but we had stopped for about a minute to take pictures and everything. I took out my DSLR, my flashes and everything. Got some pretty good pictures set up. Looks pretty good, and then we finally packed everything back up and started back out. We had a call out we had to make, which is basically we text somebody the location of where we're at, what time we're going to be back, and if you don't hear us by then, basically call in the National Guard. But yeah, we wanted to kind of get out of the mine in a bit of a hurry, just so we knew we wouldn't miss that call out, and then make sure people don't think we're dead.
We're cutting it a little close, but we're good. Yeah. Several dozen. Well, out of this one, yeah. But like for the whole mountain, it's insane. Can you imagine like hopping on one of the carts and traveling like miles into the mountain? That'd be fun. Yeah. Mhm. What the flip? It's not dangerous at all. What? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's feeling a bit cooler down here.
Alright, so we finally made it back to the kind of the main hub of the mine where it splits off into three sections at the beginning. And the one we came from was the middle one that went in the longest. The one we wanted to check out was this one right here, which we just went into. Doesn't look like it goes back in much, but it gets really sketchy just because that point where James is on right now is an old sloot or whatever. It's basically from the top levels, they put the ore there and it slides down into one of the carts at the bottom level, and that's how they get it out of the mountain. However, this one was filled with all debris and everything, but it wasn't shut off. So this debris was still going to come out if you disturbed it any, which you can see he does in a bit of a minute.
Fair enough.
That's me on the street line throwing the sand. Metal meter in my hand, short my pocket full of change. That's me on the street with a violin, playing in my band, singing gibberish. Suddenly I have punk rock stuck in my head.
Wunderbar.
What's that?
Wunderbar. Wunderbar.
Different song. Let's see.
Too bad it's the outhouse.
Doesn't go too far up, but it does go up.
It's good enough.
I don't know, it might slip. I think it goes up and around. It should probably keep going, but
It probably does if it has this chute right here.
I don't dare follow it.
Nah.
Certain things don't sound like that. Let's do this one at a time, shall we?
Shall we? Shall.
I just heard a lot of stuff sliding. Well, you know the drill. If I get rocked top, my family will.
Will do. Your grandpa seem like nice people.
They're pretty great. Okay, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, that whole thing is already sliding right as it is. I don't think it goes back in too much anyways.
I'm gonna very gingerly back off.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm like, if you move that and slides out the wrong way, it's all coming in. If you leave a lot of pressure up top, it's coming down. Oh, flip. We going. We out. We out of here.
Jerry! Okay, I'm never gonna do that again.
Yeah, that was sketch. Alright, here comes the fun parts.
Can't go worse than that.
Well, don't jinx it.
Okay, fair.
Alright, now once again after risking our life, we're finally heading back out the mine after we spent over 2 hours in it. It was a great adventure though. I saw some really great colors in the water, even though it's probably just all mold and not good to drink at all. And also we saw that underground waterfall. That was gorgeous, and it goes down probably to another part of the mine and then out in an underground spring or whatnot. And then we saw like the platform, the old platforms with the cubby holes. We saw the chain link room that has like the fence holding up the ceiling, the tight timbers and everything. It was just a fun trip. Had a great time. And thanks for watching the video. It really means a lot.